it's alive. Trending heat keeps the legends revived. Welcome to the Verse, where the panels break and the stories burst. First appearance, history made. Slab it, grade it, immortal past. The Verse, canon forged in a universe cursed. From golden to modern, the story survives through the bleed of the page. It stays alive. Flip that spec, pumping dumb dreams. Holy grail whispers, tear at the seams. Market spikes in the rumor mill's breath. Crossovers ink the line of death. Footnotes trace the collector's code. White pages pure in a mylar hold. Investment grade, sealed in a tomb, but the panels still scream, they boom. Back issue fire, collector's sin. Every variant cover pulls you back in. Welcome to the Verse, where the panels break and the stories burst. First appearance, history made. Slab it, grade it, immortal past. Verse, canon forged in a universe cursed. From golden to modern, the story survives through the bleed of the page. It stays alive. Flip it, press it, spec it, grade it. Canon's eternal, you can't escape it. KSU, Arc eternal, bleed through you. Welcome to the Verse, where the panels break and the stories burst. First appearance, history made. Slab it, grade it, immortal past. Verse, canon forged in a universe cursed. From golden to modern, the story survives through the bleed of the page. It stays alive. Flip it, press it, spec it, grade it. Canon's eternal, you can't escape it. KSU, Arc eternal, bleed through you. Welcome to the Verse, where the panels break and the stories burst. First appearance, history made. Slab it, grade it, immortal. Welcome to the Verse, canon forged in a universe cursed. From golden to modern, the story survives through the bleed of the page. It stays alive. It's more than a run. It's the crossover you can't outrun. The Verse lives on. The Verse lives on.
And we're live. Cliff on Comics is here. My man, I love you, bro.
Love you too.
Yes. We're here to spread our love for everybody. Hey, now we got street elements in the house. What's going on here? This one I didn't expect. Now they just jumping in. Everybody's coming in here. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Trending Show with me, Izzy, of Izzyverse NYC, and the beautiful, talented, awesome, great. Give me some more words, chat. Best way to describe my brother from another mother, Cliff on comics.
Watch the first person be like, well, he is annoying.
Oh, but we have another one, Cuddly.
Oh. Iman would have it. He would have it.
Iman. Speaking of Iman, welcome. He's a new channel member. Welcome to the pack. Welcome to the Rat Pack. I got to get my Rat Pack stream back up here. We got Chris the Comic Vet watching from work. LFG, I am watching from the place that pays me to work.
Oh, LFG all the way, baby.
There
all
you go. And then we got our emoji. See, this is one thing I never liked, that you can never see the emojis on the live stream. You can only see them in the chat here. There's got to be a better way to do that, right? Good evening from the mosh pit. Yes, that's right. Metal Comics, baby. This Wonder Woman is interesting. We're gonna talk about that one. That's actually is an interesting book. So, and let's see here. What else we got here? Well, after an hour of previews. Yep, you get that. That's how this works. We got to do that. So, gorgeous, stunning. Yep, remember to hit that like button. All right.
And don't forget to play Marvel Now.
Yeah, don't forget. We got to play Marvel Now. Huggable. I don't know what this one means. Issue. Rat Pack, baby.
I'm full of issues.
And don't forget, Streamlabs is letting you know to play Marvel Strike Force. I gotta look if I actually make money off of that thing. Thank you. And don't forget to vote for Izzy and Cliffy on the CBCA award show. So if I win for this show, does that include you, or does that should go to Shane? Or should we just do a collaborative effort and let it give it to everybody?
We can give it to everybody, but I'm pretty sure we have to pay for the extra awards.
You would know, right? What's up, Trek Wars? My boy Travis. We had a blast yesterday. That was a fun show yesterday, man. Did you catch the replay? I know you came in late, but did you get a chance to catch the replay?
I mean, I had you guys on for the longest time. I just couldn't comment.
But you missed the moment that we were talking about.
No, y'all were talking about me and everything. It was great. I sent him a DM earlier in the evening. I said, I cannot believe, of all the nights for you not to invite me, this was my night. You should have just invited me.
It is your night. And DVH is in the house. The doctor is in. Who? Congratulations to DVH. He won the giveaway for the sketch comic. So now that's 2 sketch comics I have to send out to him. But yeah, dude, we were having a blast yesterday with that. Like, and it looks like we're gonna have. I was telling the guys yesterday, I was like, yeah, we're gonna talk about them. It's gonna be a pumpkin spicy day. So I think that will make you happy. All right. But before we do, I just want to share something with everybody in the chat here. You probably saw this. Global Comics this Wednesday has a big announcement. I have to tell you, this has got to be their biggest announcement ever. I know what it is. I cannot share with you what it is, but what I can tell you is that it's worth it. That's what I could say. It's definitely an announcement that you definitely want to find out. I might be able to see if I could take a few minutes and do something where the announcement is made, but I'll be in the office tomorrow, unfortunately, during the time that the announcement is live. So I might just do a little recording or something like that, and then pop it in so these guys can
office closet. Just a quick recording.
Yeah, we just sit in the closet. Hey guys, I'm here to tell you the news. Yeah, but it's a big deal, man. It's definitely a big deal. And for you guys who are watching right now, if you are a channel member, we're gonna have fun this month because it's, I want to do monthly channel membership giveaways. So I'm gonna start things off really simple. The way it works is I'm gonna have 2 books here. I have 2 right now that are immediately going into the channel box. All right, so this is going to go into the membership box. It's going to be fun because the first one is, yeah, you know, it's a Jeff cover. You got to get a Jeff cover for me. At this point, I'm probably going to be losing members, but I don't care. I love Jeff. All right, but not only would you get that's already in the box, there's also going to be a Jenny Frezon, Exquisite Corpse. So these 2 are going to be in the channel membership box. And, you know, I want to start big. So I got these 2 comics. And I'm going to put a slab. Now, unfortunately, the person that originally won this slab never claimed his prize. I've waited. And after a certain time period, if you don't claim your prize, you know, sorry. So with that being said, we are going to add a Spider-Man 2099 and 9.2 slab just for channel members. Now, if you want to be a channel member, all you have to do is to join. You can start as low as 99 cents a month. But here's what else I'm going to do. If you also leave a super chat of any size today, you'll be included in the giveaway. So we'll do that as well. If you'll be included in the giveaway as well. If we get every time we get a super chat today, for each one we get, I have some more books that I'm going to include. And so that's what we're going to do. So quick reminder to everybody, if we get, let's see here. Yeah, I got 4 comic books. I'll add another one if we get 5, okay? So I got 4 comic books. I think these 4 are worth it. All right? But it's for super chat. So if a super chat comes in, you will be included in the membership box, and I'll add one of these books and if we get all 5, all the books will get added. So that's how we're going to do this, all right? So what's up, Black Spiders, my man? Got our first super chat. It's coming from DSS Brooklyn. Thank you. So let's see. I have 4 books. Cliff.
The second one in your right hand.
In my right hand. So this
Second
one here.
one here. That
Okay,
one.
so we're going to do this one. Since we have 2, we could do another one.
All right. And now I want you to do the middle one.
The middle one?
Yes.
Since we got 3, now we can do one more.
And now I want you to do the one in your left hand.
The one in my left hand, which is actually perfect. So then we have this one left. This one is, I'm going to be honest with you, I think this one's the biggest one, the biggest banger of the bunch. So we still have one.
Then we're going to have to do another super chat.
We need one more super chat to get this one added. So this is what you picked. You picked, and it's funny because they all 3 go together. That's why it's like you didn't even know this. You just managed to pick them all because they all go together. Because we do have a Mark Spears. All right. And there you are, Cliff. You just got the last one in. And we also got another Mark Spears.
Right on, right on.
And we got another Mark Spears. So that's why I was like, you picked the 3 that went together.
And then, I just let the spirits of my ancestors guide me.
Right. And then this one, I think Mark's gonna like this one. Remember, I said there's one that's like a banger of the bunch. It's this one.
Nice.
So it's a John Jang Spider-Man. All of this is now. All of these are going into the box, and everyone that left a super chat, you will also be included. Some of you that left the super chat already were our channel members, so thank you for the super chat. And
Mark is such a Mark. I mean, he's like, there's not enough Mark Spears out here. Glad to see Izzy promoting small artists.
Small artists. Well, here's the thing. Next week, I don't even know how I'm going to make this show happen next week. I'll be completely honest with you, because next week is a big, big, big week for me, because I'm going to be at New York Comic Con. Now, New York what was that? Another one just came in? What? Well, yeah, no, we got another super chat. Look at that. We hit the target. So I'm going to be at New York Comic Con next week. I do have to go to the Javits Center on Tuesday, but it's only I'm going to pick up some passes and do a little thing here and there. So we are going to have the trending show. I don't know how it's going to look, but I will give you guys some insight. And throughout the week, I'm definitely going to be doing some videos. So be on the lookout for that. Dude, I'm actually excited this time. I usually am not, but this time I'm very excited because there's a lot of cool things happening. So, and yes, thank you so much for promoting small time artists, because, it takes a mark to know a mark.
Well, I got to tell you, I'm excited for your excitement.
I'm excited, but it also means I might pick up stuff in New York Comic Con that I might not keep for myself.
You don't say.
I do say. So that's the important thing here. And thank you, JSSS, for being the final target. Now, if you guys want to leave a super chat, you're always welcome to leave a super chat and stuff like that. You're so excited and you just can't hide it. And you're about to lose control. And you just can't find it.
I did not say all of that. All of that was not said. let's be clear. All of that was not said.
It was not said.
It was not all of that. Now,
you ready to talk about the news?
Sure.
Let's talk about the news. In fact, Cliff has no idea what we're going to talk about because Cliff was doing his thing. He was doing some personal family business, and he's back from it. So we're going to talk about things that he has
ready. All I know is I got my mashups ready.
You got your mashups ready. We'll talk a little bit about the mashups because you got them ready, but you never told me anything. So I would have set up a PowerPoint and all that fun stuff, but I never did.
Life happens. Life happens.
That is true. All right, let's do the headline. All right, so let's put this in the stream there. There we go. I don't like that version. This version here. So starting with, we got an ad that we got from comicbook.movie.com. And have you been seeing Peacemaker?
Yes.
All right. So there was a big reveal in Peacemakers. For those of you who haven't seen Peacemaker and want to see Peacemaker, I'm going to let you know we are going to give a slight warning. All right. A spoiler alert. This is a spoiler alert. If I could put up the word spoiler, I would, but I can't. So you know what I can do? Let's see what I can do here. Let's add it as a banner, and we'll just write spoiler alert. Right? It's to help. It's because we care.
Yeah.
Right? It's because we care. We'll put the spoiler. Let's see here. Show it. There it is. Perfect. You got the spoiler. Oh, look, I like where it's at too. All right. So, what was the big reveal of Peacemaker?
Earth X.
And I just realized I misspelled spoiler.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Update. Is that? No, oh, come on, Izzy. You're better than that.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Oh, you can tell I wasn't ready for this one. All right, that's the right one. Okay, now we got it. Oh, Lord. Okay, the spoiler alert. It was Earth X, right? And what is Earth X? For those people who don't know.
The Nazis won World War II.
So, in this world, it's in French. Oh my goodness. I was looking at the bottom of the screen. I can't believe you didn't warn me of spoilers. Hey, I put the spoiler. It's up there. All right. So it turns out that the Nazis win in this, what did he call it? Best world ever, or best?
Yeah, he thought it was the best world ever. Yes.
Best world ever. Best universe ever, right? I think it was that was the coin he had. So the spoiler is that we are in Earth X in this other world. And it turns out it's a Nazi universe where the Nazis win and everybody's white. And so is Peacemaker.
At least in the country that we would think is the United States.
Yes, exactly. But I will say there was one moment when Abayu was running
Yes.
And you hear Chris's mother says, "Black, how did she get out?"
Yeah.
What does that mean? I don't know, but we're
Right.
gonna find out.
They make a prison continent, like, you know.
Yeah, it sounds to me like we got maybe some kind of concentration camp or something.
Well, here's the thing. Now, do you think James Gunn is the type to drop weird Easter eggs and not care, or do you think he's the type to drop weird Easter eggs and care?
I think he's the type to drop them and care and make you and make it. But I also think he's also the type that would drop Easter eggs to you to divert what he actually wants to do.
All right. Well, here's my.
You get what I'm saying?
Listen. Here's my beef. All right. This is what I want to know. Number one, Spider-Man and the Spider-Man meme exist in this world.
Yes.
Right? So does that mean Jack Kirby and Stan Lee exist in this world? Right? And did they create Spider-Man before or after persecution? All right. I want to know. Or did they continue? Did they hide their Jewish heritage as they worked in comics? I want to know.
Interesting.
The other thing that exists in this world is Pokemon.
Okay.
Pokemon exists in this world, and in a white nationalist world, why does a Japanese product like that exist? Is it because the Japanese were Axis allies? Does that remain true throughout the course of their history? I want to know. And I know that these are some crazy questions I have, but I want to know. I want to know.
I don't think you'll get those answers.
But I feel like we should get a taste. We should get a taste of those answers.
But here's what I can tell you. Drop it on X or Instagram, or what's the other one that the one that everybody went to, Threads or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Leave it in Threads and ask the question. James Gunn has a tendency of responding.
All right.
So, and if he does, great. Oh, and I'll say, yeah, I want to know. Yeah, because it is true, right? So if Jack Kirby and Stan Lee exist in this world because Spider-Man exists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right. So as a result, it also turned out that the opening scene, the credits, also does this dance.
Right. Which was also a dead giveaway all this time.
Yeah, even though no one really paid attention to it that way. But
the moment Chris arrived in that alternate universe, I immediately understood the reference.
You understood the reference? So this was banned by Fortnite when they found out.
Which rightfully so, because I don't think this is promoting anything good, really.
But we'll leave it up just for you guys, and then the show's going to get canceled.
Yeah, don't let it run. Don't let it run.
But I think it is pretty funny that Fortnite immediately went, no, we can't have this. No warning. They weren't told of anything or anything like that. So they pull the scene due to its apparent imagery. I just thought it was funny. You know what I mean?
I mean, it is something.
Mm-hmm. So that leads me to the next question. So the next thing is, and I'm going to share this with you now. Oh, look, there's the Spider-Man magic cards coming September 26th. Oh, yeah, that's something. All right, so comicbook.com has 4 theories on the final episodes and how it sets things up. So it got me thinking, what is something you want to see at the end of the show? Like, what's if you could have something, if you could theorize an ending, what would it be?
Well, they're gonna have to kill a bunch of people and get the hell out of there, and I would love G.I. Robot to show up.
Oh, that would be fantastic if they somehow get
G.I. Robot to be like friends. It's like, buddy, we need you. We kill nothing.
G.I. Robot would be he'll love that universe.
Listen, a picture Peacemaker, Vigilante, and G.I. Robot just killing Nazis left and right. Tell me that would not be a phenomenal ending.
But I do believe that Earth X Vigilante, once he sees Peacemaker, he's not going to know the difference. He's going to want to kill him. Meanwhile,
because Earth X Vigilante is fighting himself, and he can't. Our Vigilante is going to tell him everything, including that his Vigilante is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they fight each other to the death, that would also be preventable.
So
yes,
Black Spider's
one version of her should die. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, so hardcore.
Yeah, hardcore. One of them's not going to make it.
Earth X hardcore, because she ain't dying, man. You think James Gunn's going to kill his wife? He might.
Well, he'll kill one of her.
He'll kill one of her.
One of her. Yeah.
So, I think she might die as a result of an altercation. I don't think she purposely dies.
No, but what purposely dies is writing. They purposely write her to die.
Yeah, that's different. Mm-hmm. So for me, and this is actually one of the theories I was thinking about, because there is discussion that there's supposed to be a big cameo at the end, right? Luthor was not the big cameo.
But that's a big cameo, though.
It is a big cameo. It was something that you kind of saw coming, but when you saw it, you still went, "This is cool," right? To see it. So for me, I want to say, why not give me Red Sun Superman?
I feel that would be unnatural.
But will we get that? That'd be cool.
Also, okay, like you could, but I would not appreciate it. Red Sun Superman is very different from from any iteration of Earth X Superman that we've received. Yeah. And even when Grant Morrison followed up with it in Superman Beyond during Final Crisis, that Superman is riddled with guilt by the actions that he did on his Earth. So even that guy, beneath it all, somehow managed to realize, oh my God, like I totally gave into this awful thing.
Yeah.
And did terrible things on my world.
Yeah. All right. So let's take a look at what they want. So I'm going to go quickly on this without actually reading the whole article, but they say Vigilante finally comes into his own. So what they're discussing is that they would like Vigilante to get a spinoff. I don't think he's the type of character that gets a spinoff, because I think you could only get him in doses. I don't think he could carry something on his own. What are your thoughts on that?
I love him, so I feel like he could if it's done well. Like again, if it's done well, anything done well, it can happen. But that's really the problem, though.
Yeah, but he is a lovable character. He's definitely better than the comic book version of Vigilante.
Oh yeah,
the comic book version of Vigilante is he's a lawyer. He goes on some kind of mission quests or something like that. That's part of his origin, where he actually has like what's it called? He goes through a vision quest, right? Where he has to he's following this hooded individual. Turns out the hooded individual is some woman that's part of some tribe. It's kind of like a crow thing in a way. And they train him so he becomes a master, martial artist, MMA kind of guy. And he also gets like some kind of a healing factor, but that's pretty much it. He's pretty bland. He's pretty, you know what I mean?
I don't think he's bland. I don't think he's bland though. He's like he's a little bit of a twisted Punisher character.
Yeah, he's definitely a Punisher. Bite off of Punisher. So,
but yes, is the TV version more interesting? Overall, yes. So the actor that portrays him, I don't know his name. He makes him he looks like a kid, like his mannerisms, the way he is. You just obviously believe him being a kid. Like this is a 12-year-old. Trapped in a 30-something-year-old's body, yes.
Exactly. Well, maybe more like a 25-year-old body or something like that.
Listen, this man is almost 40, okay? And he is delicious.
Delicious?
And that's it. Oh, my God. He is so delicious. So delicious.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to theory number 3. And this is what they say. Nazi Superman is in charge. I feel like that's almost a given, but I don't think Superman is... like I said, Red Sun Superman I thought would be cool, and I that's what I would like to see.
Yeah, but he would not. He wouldn't. I mean, how would he make sense, right?
He wouldn't.
Like, because Red Sun Superman would be communist and pro-Stalin and anti-Nazi. So, like, would the wall would the wall of the land be even more powerful with Superman around?
Yeah, and it doesn't make sense for this version of Superman to exist, and I mean the one that they theorized, only because the Terrific Trio seem to be the main heroes of this universe, right? So,
right, but it could also be they're the main heroes of where they live.
The town?
No, not the town, but like the city. Like they seem to, like they're near Argus. They seem to be based around Washington. Like that seems to be the majority of their zone of influence. So it would just be like, if you're in Metropolis, all anyone's going to talk about is Superman, right? Yeah. But if you were in New York City, all anyone would talk about would be the Teen Titans. You know, like
we'll say,
like that sort of thing.
Yeah. Then we have, and I think this is probably the most likely thing to happen. Lex Luthor seizes his opportunity. I honestly believe we're going to get, because everybody, not the newest theory is that the helmet thing is actually a boom box, you know, a boom tube from the New Gods. A motherboard, a motherboard, mother box, yeah,
the thing that they're carrying around.
Yeah, the thing that kind of looks like his helmet, but he opens it up and it opens the gateway to the universe. It's got to be a mother box.
But no, it doesn't, because look at the alien who possessed it when we discovered them earlier in the season.
He just was carrying it. He wasn't.
Right, I know, but the alien seemed to know something about it. Why introduce a father box or a mother box and not give us the classic comic book form? So I'm saying, if you're going to give me, and also mother boxes, and they're about teleportation and other weird integrations.
Well, they do a lot of things,
right? But not what we're seeing here. I don't know. I would not care for it. I want a traditional. I want the freaking square box, and I want people to go, "What's that?" And then I want it to light up and go bing bing and go, "Oh shit, things are happening." That's what I want. I'm sorry, I don't want this thing.
Well, I could see it being a mother box. I could see it because it has a boom.
It does, but I mean, lots of teleportation devices have. It's a freaking Tesseract thing. I don't want that.
It is a Tesseract.
Mother boxes are not associated with Tesseracting. Give me real mother box action if you're going to show me a mother box.
And the last one here is Earth X is here to stay. It's the theory. So
they better close that damn doorway.
Well, that's the thing. What's going to end up happening is the Sons of Liberty finally going to take over?
No, but okay. So what we also know about Earth X is that's the home of the Freedom Fighters with Uncle Sam.
Give me some lady, Phantom Lady. That's what I want to say.
Oh man. So how do we know that this isn't like a little bit of the birth of that for them?
What's with the Streamlab bot?
The Streamlab bot is also here to stay, Dr. Von Hoop. So
actually, I could take it off. It's just I've been lazy. I have to go to the dashboard to do it.
Well, you know what? To get Izzy to take it off, everyone go and join Marvel Strike Force right now.
Well, that's
a friend, baby.
That's an affiliate. So if you play Marvel Strike Force, you too could help Izzy out in some way. But that's the deal with the Streamlab bot. It just pops up now and stuff like that. I went to Stream Element this morning, and apparently a Stream Element box comes up. That's how this thing works. Anyway, I believe EarthX is here to stay. It's just a matter of who's in EarthX. If we get an Uncle Sam, that's gonna be sick. But the real question I'll have is who's playing Uncle Sam? Because I would say it has to be a known actor, just for the fun of it. You know what I mean?
I mean, I would hope.
But I don't know who would play Uncle Sam. That's my question.
Oh my God. Do you know who I would love? Hold on. Sam something. Sam Elliott. Sam Elliott. Yes. Tell me you wouldn't love Sam Elliott.
With his voice, his gravitas voice?
Yes. Tell me you wouldn't love it.
Yeah, but Uncle Sam doesn't have a mustache. He has the beard.
Oh no, we'd have to give Sam Elliott a beard.
You're gonna will you get rid of that beautiful stash?
No, we're just gonna add around it. It's called talented makeup artist and being able to afford.
Oh no. Don't you remember Justice League?
Yeah, but that was laziness and cheapness.
No,
Okay.
that was contractness. That's what that
And
was.
laziness and cheapness. Let's CGI it off and let's do it as fast as possible.
Like we need that again in our lives in a DC universe. I think they're gonna stay away from that. Mustache Gate. Yes. Sam Elliott will be awesome, but I'm assuming he's getting old,
Yes.
is what you're saying. But it's Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam is old. So you don't even have to worry. The older the better with Uncle Sam. You know, he's like a Gandalf or something.
All right. So you know what? We could go with Ed Harris.
Ed Harris, I could see that. I could definitely see Ed Harris. So
let's get some Ed Harris action in there. Ed Harris is also 74 though.
Or get someone out of nowhere like a Sylvester Stallone or something like that, just for funs. Because did you know in Tulsa King, everybody that's in Peacemaker is pretty much in Tulsa Kings right now?
I don't want Sylvester Stallone playing.
Why not?
Because I don't. Come on.
Welcome to America.
Uncle Sam needs to have Ed Harris can bring it to the table, man. Ed Harris can do
All right.
it.
Enough of this. Let's go to our next topic of discussion. So earlier this week, it was revealed we have a new Silver Surfer, and lo and behold, it's a she.
Oh my goodness, what a fantastic surprise.
So Kelly Cole becomes the new Silver Surfer. Do they hate Norrin Rad that much? Has he become like a new Mary Jane Peter Parker thing now that we can't get no Norrin Rad?
I have no concept whatsoever what Marvel could be thinking. Maybe they just want to spice it up for a hot minute. You know? Maybe that's it. But again, why a character that we know so little about? Mm-hmm. You know? And like, it's like, look, this S.H.I.E.L.D. agent is now the Silver Surfer. Like, really?
And what do you think about this look? I don't know how I feel about this look. It looks weird to me. Like, they gave her the Kirby crackle, you know, design and stuff like that, which that I could deal with. But this hairstyle, what's going on there?
I don't know. But also, why? Why again? You're doing this change? Give us a bomb-ass art team. Not every piece of art I've seen from her, it's just been the most meh.
Yeah, it has been mid
nonsense. You know, like, that's fine, but that's not how you introduce somebody. You gotta introduce it grand. Okay, you can bring mid artistry later. You need a grand entrance if you mean it, but they don't mean it. They just want to make a buck.
But so the board is a little different. It obviously, based on this imagery, I think it actually moves a different way too. It looks like it's faster, actually.
I refuse to believe that. Refuse to believe that's faster.
Why would you refuse?
Because the board already defies everything we know about science, right? So why are we making it faster? You know? Oh, this board can more easily escape a black hole. Ooh, like I can't, like it just, you know, like the fact that the board that anyone with the
Joffrey
black hole, right? Already that's insane, you know.
But it looks. I don't like it. I don't like it.
It looks like a cash grab. Is that what I'm?
Oh, it's definitely a cash grab. That's for a fact. And I'm sure her first cover appearance, I know issue 1 is a little hot right now as a result of all this, but it's not doing it for me. You know, they give us the female surfer, fine. Give us a female surfer. Yeah, it's not even the same one. It's not even her. She doesn't look like the woman from the movie. What is this shenanigan? Because it's not Shalaba. It's Kelly Cole.
Kelly Cole.
They couldn't even come up with a name. Right?
Every time I say her name, I think about ColecoVision,
Yeah.
and like I just want to play Mousetrap on ColecoVision. Like that's what that's what comes to me.
So this is the character design.
Yeah. Wow. There it is.
Yeah, she's like okay.
Yep.
Wow, you give me Kirby Crackle. Yay. And apparently this Silver Surfer gets a haircut.
Well, also Shellabal had one in the movie.
No, she didn't. She had her hair pushed back.
Right, but her hair is present.
Yeah, her hair is present. This one is like, let's just do this fuzzy thing.
Well, she already has the fuzzy thing. That's part of who she is.
Yeah. So it is the Korean Silver Surfer.
Right.
She's from outer space.
From outer space. She's a freaking shield agent. She's a freaking shield agent.
Yeah, I'm done with this one. This one doesn't do anything for me. I'll pick it up because I already picked up a couple of the other issues. They just want to kill off Norrin Rad. That's all. Goodbye to Norrin. Loved you while we had you. All right. Here's our next one. It has been up. You know what? I stopped sharing and I'm supposed to continue to share. Let's go back to the share screen. We'll go here. We don't need the sound effects here. And let's go back to where we were. There we are. Our next thing is that they just revealed Daredevil Born Again Season 3 will be streaming. It is now said to be coming out March of 2027. It is the continuation of where we last left off for
2027. Let's have time to forget everything.
No, I take that back. It's 2027. That's when it premiered. That's what it says.
Next story. Like I'm tired. It's still 2025. I'm exhausted. You say
I hope this is well, look at it says season 2 premiere. No, I take this back. Season 3 is happening 2027. Season 2, like, let's call it what it is. This is the second half of that first season. Right? Because it was originally supposed to be like 18 episodes, so they decided to cut it in half or something like that. So season 2 is premiering March 2026. And then 1 year later will be 2027 for season 3. That's what it is. So we are going to get it soon.
Okay.
There you have it. And Jessica Jones returns. And by far, this is my favorite villain in all of Marvel. David Tennant's The Purple Man was the best. You know what I mean? What's going on, Alex? How you doing? Yes, justice for Norrin Rad.
For real. For real.
You know what I'm saying? She has too much clothing. She needs more silver everywhere. All right. Oh, you just picked a good one. Alias #1. Yeah. I think Kristen Ritter was perfect in the role of Jessica Jones. Are you excited for Daredevil?
Mildly. I'm really excited to see Jessica Jones and maybe Purple Man, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah. The Purple Man is the nickname of my. If that's what you call it, man, I think you need to go to a doctor. Just saying, if that's the name you gave it.
I don't know. You know, some people it gets a little purple, and you know.
Yeah, but
I like a purple brown shade. You know, it speaks to me. It also makes me wonder, you know, about Mark's lineage.
Coming from the purple people? That's what you're trying to say?
No. Because we all know where their purple color shades come from.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, we're going down a road I don't think I want to go.
Yeah, Kristen Ritter's amazing, and I love her, and I can't wait to see her. You know.
Yeah, so she's coming back. Michael Coulter's Power Man or Luke Cage is coming back, but they have not said anything about Iron Fist returning.
Poor Iron Fist.
He's gonna show up. He's gonna have to, right?
I know, but like, oh, how he has suffered.
Real strong bloodline. There you go. You know where Cliff is. Oh no, he's not going. He's already there. He's been living there for how many years now? Quite a long.
A whole 40, at least 46 years.
There you go. From the womb. All right. So moving on, let's go to our next story here. And this is the one that led to me asking you the question of, we have a rumor that there will be a Superman Spider-Man crossover event in 2026, which features the art of Pepe Larraz.
Yes, I'm here for it. Thank you.
So
Give me something to talk about. Come on.
there is also a rumor that it will not be our Superman and our Spider-Man. Rather, it will be Ultimate Spider-Man versus Absolute Superman. How does that sound?
I don't know. Are we gonna get a cover like this?
I got one up there. It's hanging.
Are we gonna cover like this? Because I'm down. Mine
is actually hanging. I got mine's hanging. Picked it up. I picked it up for like $15 though.
And I won mine, which made me feel like a superstar.
I picked it up years ago. We're talking about can't even. I'm trying to think when did I pick it up, because it was a very long time I picked that book up. But okay, so it got me thinking of crossover events, right? There's the book right there. It's a gorgeous book. I love this book. This beautiful cover here. It got me thinking about different types of mashups, right? So I want to hear from you, what are the DC Marvel mashups? Oh, actually, it doesn't have to be DC Marvel. It could be anybody.
Oh, well, you did not. Well,
I did say that. I did say.
Right. You did kind of say it, but like.
I did say. Don't say I didn't say it.
I went Marvel DC because,
Okay, and that's fine. That's fine.
I'm old school.
Okay, so who did you mash up?
All right. Do you want to go? So I'm going number 1 to 5 or 5 to 1?
Do your whole thing, because you have the list. I didn't even make a list because you never responded.
Number 1. Number 1, Dr. Freeze, a sorcerer who wields cryo magic, and his cloak of levitation is a massive snowflake that never melts.
Okay, that's a good one. I like it.
Next up,
wait. So he's gonna have a cloak. I take it the cloak is gonna be blue rather than red.
It's a massive snowflake.
Okay.
It's white and blue.
Will we have helmet, mustache?
No, he will not have a helmet, but he will have the pale skin.
Okay. He should have like a white mustache though.
Maybe.
Because if it's going to be a Doctor Strange mashup, give him
the
specs.
Look for me, Izzy. Then we'll find out.
I'll draw it if you give me the specs. I'll do it. I'll make it happen.
Give you artistic liberty. All right, give me 2 stashes and let's see how it works.
Okay, we'll do a double stash. Okay, double stash there. Okay, so that's one. Okay, let's get the next one. What's our next one?
The second one, a nocturnal anti-heroine who serves Khonshu while she operates as a jewel thief. I'm talking about Mooncat.
Mooncat?
Mooncat. Moon Knight and Catwoman.
Okay. All right. So where did this come from?
Well, I wanted fun mashups. That's what I wanted. I was like, well, who have we not done? Moon Knight and Catwoman has definitely, no one has thought about them being mashed up.
So we could have had Black Catwoman.
Yeah, but that's stupid. It's just 2 of the same character blended together.
Well, it's literally the same character in some weird way.
Let's do something new and different. I want Catwoman to have magical Khonshu powers, and she's having magical Khonshu powers.
Well, okay, she can have the Khonshu powers.
She's gonna have magic claws that are enchanted.
Claws like that? That's how she's gonna fight?
I want her No, I'm just being funny. She's gonna be slashing. I want her slashing through steel and everything. This is the ultimate Catwoman upgrade right here.
Why you get her? I love, you know what? I leave it there because I kind of love it because it cracks me up that people talk about it all the time. And what's going on, Jennifer? How you doing? All right. So that's what's her name again? Mooncat?
Mooncat, real simple.
I feel like that character exists already.
But not my version. Not
Okay.
my version.
All right. In Eclipse world.
In my Cliff world.
All right. What's our next one?
At number 3, and this one's also not very creative, but it's a fun one. Cyborg Goblin.
Wow.
Yep. A techno goblin torn between heroism and madness, riding a cyber glider and wielding high-tech pumpkin bombs that have sonic blast and all that stuff that you normally see Cyborg doing with his fist, you know. His AI programming is for heroism, but the AI personality is Norman Osborn.
Okay, so he's always in conflict with himself in that
He's
way.
always in conflict with himself. Tell me that doesn't sound exciting for him.
How about Cyglin?
Ew, I think my dumbass one sounds better than that. Cyglin.
or Globbor.
Oh God.
It's better than
It makes Cyborg
Globbor.
real good all of a sudden.
I like Glideboard. Let's call him Glideboard.
Ew, no.
Ew. All right, what's the next one? What's the next one?
At number 4, the Scarlet Archer. An archer who fires arrows infused with chaos magic. You know? Her arrows sometimes change trajectory mid-air as fate dictates. So, of course, this is a smash up of Scarlet Witch and Oliver Queen. You know?
Now, does she have like a family? Like, are we gonna get a Quicksilver, or are we gonna get a Black Canary, or Quick Canary?
Can
we get Quick Canary?
No, we're not.
Come on, why not? Why can't we have Quick Canary?
We're not doing incest.
It's not an incest thing. But well, you know what? We are talking about Scarlet Witch here.
Yeah,
Quick Canary. That's it. She's with Quick Canary.
No.
It's the fastest canary alive.
No.
Side Goblin gets my vote. There you go. See, DVH is with me.
Crimson. No, listen to me. Crimson Bolt will be the sidekick, which will be a mashup of Roy Harper and Quicksilver.
Quick Speed.
Crimson Bolt. Anyhow,
how about Quick Speed?
I like Scarlet Archer.
You gotta get me some Quicksilver here.
It is Crimson
Quick
Bolt.
Speed.
Yeah,
Quick Speed.
No.
I'm going for Quick Speed. He'll
no.
sniff his way into the lives of many. Quick Speed.
Jesus. Okay, at number 5, we're gonna do Beast from the X-Men as a Blue Lantern Corps member.
And what's his name?
Beast Lantern.
Oh, you lost us there.
I don't care if I lost.
You couldn't. You couldn't.
But listen. His constructs manifest living mathematical formulas that warp the battlefield.
Okay. All right.
Right? So, like, it's not like, so, like, people just see beasts flowing in all blue and pretty, and then, like, wham! It's like, how did we end up in a volcano? Math and science.
I'm gonna see if I could give Alex what he wants more than anything else to get rid of Streamlabs. Let's see what I can do with the Streamlabs situation. All right, let's see if I can stop the moderator. Remove as a standard moderator. There we go. Done. Let's see if it happens. I don't know. We'll find out.
Ooh,
all right.
You know what? Well, anyhow, we could go with so we could do Lumina Beast, Aether Claw, Blue Fang, Hope Claw, because Hope Lantern.
I would do Killer Clokey.
No, ew.
Yes, Killer Clokey.
He's a
come on. He's a no,
lantern.
but I'm talking about my guy. It's gonna be Killer Croc meets Loki, which we already have an alligator Loki. So why not have a crocodile Loki?
Not tell me we started your list. Okay.
No, I don't have a list because you never responded to me when I told you to do it.
I say okay.
I would have put
everything
together, man.
I'm okay to everything. I don't understand. Like, you knew I was going through some shit. I said, don't worry, I'll be there. Plan accordingly.
But I need to put the PowerPoints together.
I know, but be like, and you gotta slip in like, bitch, I know it's late. I need an answer. I got stuff to do.
It's not even 8:00, man. You already got the language going. You're gonna have to tame you a little bit.
Which language? Did I drop an F-bomb?
No, not yet.
Okay, I do. In my negotiation proceeding, I was told I was allowed PG-13, and I'm sticking to PG-13. All right, I was allowed PG-13.
Guys, the what is it that they say? The the thoughts and opinions are Clifford's own.
That's
You
it is in
proceed
my
with
my
caution.
contract. My contract allows PG-13 language.
I don't remember signing any contract, but we'll
We have
see.
we have a verbal agree. Actually, if DMs count as written, I have DMs. I'm like PG.
Yes, there are DMs. They are DMs. They are DMs.
I said PG-13. I can call back. I've been using mother lover left and right. I've been trying real hard. Real hard.
Oh, you got the stage now. You got Alex.
Thanks, Alex. I love you.
All right, let's go to our final headline of the day. And that's going to go to something that seems to have been we've heard this situation beforehand. So it's actually been happening. But Batman blind bag controversy forces major change in distribution.
Woo! Tell me.
It's not as controversial as you think.
Oh, okay.
So Lunar has sent a message to retailers explaining that whether you are a brick and mortar store or just an online retailer, you cannot open the blind bags before the on sale date, and you cannot sell any of the blind bags so that the customer will receive them before the on sale date of the comic book. Apparently, this seemed to have been happening in many stores. Now, I'm of mixed emotions of this one, because the way you look at this, you can look at this in different ways, right? You could look at the retailers bought a certain amount of books and they usually buy them at a very discounted price. And for 500,000 copies and sold, they bought a lot of these, right? The book itself was $10 retail value, but they ended up getting it at a certain price point, a lower price point as a result.
Of course.
As far as I am aware, when retailers buy books, they buy the books and then they resell it. Thus the reason that they don't usually send them back. There are some distributions and some publishers that will allow you to return books. That I do know. There are some companies that do allow it. However, I'm not 100% certain that DC is one of those companies. Right? So if DC is one of those companies that sells you a book, no refunds, you do what you want with it, right? Unless it's recalled, if you know what I mean. Do you have the right to open the bag before the on sale date?
I mean, you own the product. You should kind of be able to do whatever you want. But on the other hand, you are locked into an agreement with DC, Marvel, etc. So you should go with their wishes, for a fair release, right? So I'm a little bit torn, Yeah,
but here's the kicker. For some retailers, and again, I don't have the names of the stores or anything like that, so I can't tell you. Some retailers opened the bag and sold the contents within the bag.
Yeah.
Without selling the blind bag. So in other words, they didn't sell the blind bag, they sold the book, regardless of what book it is. So is that right? Again,
it's messy, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's where we are with these blind bags now. That I'm a retailer, I'm gonna buy 100 copies. I'm gonna just say 100 copies. However, I'm going to keep 25 for myself. They're my copies since I'm the retailer, and I do what I want with them. I'm gonna open them up. I'm gonna sell them in the aftermarket sale because that's what they end up doing, right? The other thing is that Whatnot they were given strict orders not to do that for Whatnot. So I know in Whatnot they weren't supposed to do that. However, I can't guarantee that didn't happen. It's an interesting thing, and I think this is something that they may have not realized was going to happen, even though it's kind of obvious that it could have. And congratulations to Paul, Sector 2815. He got a 1 in 1,000. That was pretty cool. Yeah. Okay. You got it. Next week, we got some blind bags coming in. Mark Spears blind bags. Also, the DCKO blind bags are next week as well. So that's also happening.
But how much are those DC? They're expensive, right? They're like $9.99.
Yeah, they're gonna be like $10.
yeah, like I'm like it's cute, but like let's be honest, Kirkman and Mark Spears put a lot more care into the public than DC or Marvel. You
Of
know?
course, they latched on. That's all they did.
Yeah, I know. And then like whatever. I'm really fond of what these very popular but absolutely smaller publishers did with it.
Well, they came up with the idea, right? Kirkman was the first one to do
they
it.
also kept the price point. They also kept the price point like reasonable, you know?
The only thing I think Kirkman's, the Skybound book, which was the first of the bunch, right?
Yeah.
So the Battle Beast books, I preferred it because I was able to buy 3, no problem, because they were going for like $2 or $3.99 or something like that. They were very inexpensive.
Yeah.
They were definitely under $5. That I can remember. They were under $5. And I was very fortunate enough to get the Marvel Team Up book as a result. Right? So that was the cool thing. However, and again, nothing against anybody. If you want to do blind bags, you have fun with it. I don't like about it is how it's driving the market now. Right? It's the latest gimmick.
But it's right. It's just the latest thing, and we see it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think it's kind of, I don't know. It feels so insincere coming from Marvel or DC, even though Marvel hasn't jumped in on it yet.
Well, Marvel has jumped in on it. They did it in San Diego. They did it for Fantastic Four.
That was a show. That was like not like, oh, let's put it all over.
Oh, right? But they're gonna go there. They're gonna go there soon.
But anyhow,
500,000 copies of Batman. They're going there.
Listen, I wish that especially when you're getting numbers like 500,000, I think you could lower the price on the blind bag for everybody. So again, I really hate corporate greed versus Kirkman and Mark Spears, who put effort in to keep the prices within reason, right? And you can still pull banger covers out of your blind bag.
Now, with the Mark Spears blind bags, the Trick or Treat blind bags, do you remember how many variants are they? Because I think it's like 30 or something like that. It's a larger number. So, and I know people are literally buying 50 copies, 100 copies.
Of the Wolfman one, right?
No, they're just buying the bags
of the old one.
The ones that are coming out, they purchased.
That's the Wolfman one, right?
Yeah. So it's pretty crazy.
Well, yeah, but there's excitement, and also like he put real care into it. So yeah, like your odds of getting something really nice are really good too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And and Kirkman did some wild ass stuff. Like when he did the Battle Beast exclusives for eBay Live, right? Mm-hmm. There were comics in there that were directly from his home collection. Mm-hmm. Like you could have gotten a first print Invincible #1 from his private collection at home. So I thought that was pretty impressive. I didn't like that he only made that available through eBay Live, but I still like that the effort was made. Mm-hmm. And like, how much are these blind bags? $5.99 or $6.99 for the Wolf?
I think they're $5.99, but I never bothered to really look for myself.
All right, so if you pre-ordered them with a discount, mm-hmm. right? And let's say they're $5.99, and so you could get them for $3.99. So $3.99,
$4 each, we'll say.
Yeah, you get 50 of them for $200. Let's say you even open all of them, you could get a huge banger in there. You get a huge banger in there.
And multiple duplicates.
Even still, with the duplicates, you could find a life for them, but you could get one banger that pays for all of them, or you could get one that you may want really. I'm just saying, you could end up with a really big, expensive banger, get it slabbed, and be like, oh my God, I love it in my collection because I love Mark Spears. Or you pull it and be like, yay, I got a really great one that I could sell. So if you're going to sell one for like $1,000, who cares if you spend $200 for $50?
All right.
Or you buy them for $200 and you just do your whatnot sales and sell each of them for $10 a piece and make a profit. You can go anyway. And E-Man, like I'm with you and not with you. I love the feeling of gambling, so I like them, but I hate when corporations just suck the fun out of it. And that's what it felt like as soon as DC showed up with these shenanigans. And I even bought the Power Girl blind bag, right? But again, I knew I was buying it from 616 and that they were doing it. And
Yeah, it was their blind bag.
Right, and I know the cost of
Breeze blind bag was pretty good.
Right, but I know his cost. Bry's blind bag, he spent like almost 300 grand. Let's say 250 or something.
He lost.
No, he didn't lose. But the profit was nothing. When he was done, his profit was like 23 grand. His profit was nothing. All the work, everything bag and boarded, everything sealed, paying for the various covers. And he flat out said, I may never do it again. I don't even know if 616 and the other one, I forgot who 616 with somebody else. I don't even know if they want to do it again. But for Power Girl, they made 1,500 of them, right? They broke up the numbers accordingly. I've only opened one of mine so far, and I got exactly what I was promised. And then in the last one, the third book I got in the bag was a 1 in 300. So your third book could end up being a 1 in 300 or a 1 in 200. So
yeah, the chances of getting one, as these keep coming up, the chances of getting a rare one is more and more likely to happen because it keeps happening. But again,
we haven't seen them with the Batman one. No one has talked about the Power Girl one, though clearly it's sold out because at the time I bought mine, I couldn't. I think I bought the last 3 or something like that. Like I couldn't even order a whole 10 at the time I went in, and again, I think the odds are better when it comes to supporting people like Mark Spears. And I like Mark Spears ratios look much more promising than these others.
All right, so there you have it, guys. The blind bag controversy that forced major change in the distribution. Those were your news. Those were your headlines for this week. A lot of good stuff. A lot of talks. You know what? We didn't do last week. We didn't do a segment we like to do.
That's right.
And we're going to do that segment now. So you have no idea of what's coming your way.
Don't I?
So let's find out what it is. Here is Spec, Slab It, Sell It. And here we are, Spec It, Slab It, Sell It. That is going to be the concept. And for those of you who are not aware of this little game that we play here, it is where we take 3 books and we have to decide which one we are going to spec on. That means we're going to hold it and then, to see if it's invested in some way. Or we're going to slab it. That means we're going to keep it. Or it's time. It's got to go. We got to flip this baby, and we got to flip this baby now. All right. So we have 3 rounds. The first round I'm going to give to Cliff. The second round I'm going to do. And then the third round we'll do it together. And those of you that are watching in the live stream, you are more than welcome to play with this. So let's take a look at our first one that was given to us by my good friend, the Doctor. DVH gave us this one. Starting with Ghost Machine number 1. And I think you're going to see the trend here. Or 80-page Giant Geiger. Or Rook Exodus number 1.
Oh, this is a good one.
So, which one are you going to spec on? Which one you're going to slab? And which one will you sell?
I'm going to spec on the 80-page Giant. I'm going to slab Rook Exodus, and I would sell the Ghost Machine number 1.
Now, explain your reasoning.
The Ghost Machine number 1 had like short intros to stuff, and like it's kind of a key in its own right. But the Geiger 80-page Giant had more like look what's coming, like that was like, I feel like that one is the more spec it, the more interesting one. And then Rook Exodus is like my favorite book out of this whole bunch. So like I'm slabbing it. Like the art 5-box art is
Yeah.
great. I got the issue for tomorrow. I am so loving it. I feel like Jeff Johns is delivering something genuinely unique here. You know.
Yeah. So, like I said, this was given to me by DVH, Doctor. So thank you, Doctor, for giving this. And if you guys want to be part of it, let me know. Just send me the 3 books you want to put in. We'll do it. We'll have fun with this.
I mean,
All right.
honestly, like I feel like in real life, I would just slab them all. But like, for
Yeah, but that's not how the
sake
game
of the
works,
game.
right?
the sake of the game.
All right. So it's a toss up between Ghost Machine #1 and Geiger to me. Geiger is kind of the start of it all. However, Ghost Machine is the anniversary. I guess you could say it's the celebration of it, right? So where Geiger was the idea behind Ghost Machine, because if you look at it, it's called Mad Ghost. They didn't even have a title yet for it, right? So Geiger is really the original one. Ghost Machine is the launching point. This is the imprint we are creating with Ghost Machine. And it has pretty much everybody in it. Pretty much the starters, right? You see Red Coat in the cover. You see another Rook character. You see Geiger there as well. It's a banger of a Gary Frank cover as well.
Yeah.
And then, Geiger #1, what's really nice, it has that nostalgic feel to it, of course.
Yep. I love
the checkerboard. Yeah, the checkerboard giving it back to those 70s DC vibes as well as the panels. All that's great to me. I love all that stuff. And then with Rook, you said it best. Jason Fabok I think he's actually an underappreciated artist. I think they need to give him more love. But because just look at it, man. It's just amazing to look at his art style. It's like very, you see a little bit of David Finch in his style, but at the same time, there's a little bit of love to it all to himself. So if I have to do this, I'm specking Geiger. I'm going to spec Geiger. That is the first book.
All right. Nice for us to agree on something.
Right. So with that, I'm specking Geiger. I'm slabbing Ghost Machine because I think that's the not the money maker of the bunch. I think Geiger's going to be the Geiger's the money maker, and I'm going to have to sell Rook because in this particular instance, Rook itself I think doesn't have as much potential as the other two. Not to say that it doesn't have potential, but I think the other two have more potential.
I will defend the 80-page giant. I feel I don't know. Ghost Machine is good, but it doesn't offer a lot. Mm-hmm. I feel like Rook Exodus offers a lot by being a great introduction to a story, being a #1, and Ghost Machine is like, here's this one-shot, real quick anthology. And I like, who's to say who's right, who's wrong here?
No, yeah, this is our personal opinions, all right? All right, so there you have it there. All right, let's take a look at our next one here. So we got to pick from Deathlock the Demolisher. Right, we're going to be looking at
Tales 25. All right.
Tales 25. Or Peter Parker the Spectacular Spider-Man #9.
Okay.
Are you seeing something here? You seeing something?
I see you, Tigre Blanco. I see you. Okay.
Okay. Or Avengers 196, the first appearance of Taskmaster. Obviously, we got some George Perez goodness here. Okay. So I get to go for this one. Oh, this is a tough one because there is some personal feelings I have here.
On Peter Parker #9, as do I, yes.
Yeah, I definitely have some personal feelings on that one because I actually do own a copy of Peter Parker 9. And White Tiger is the first Puerto Rican superhero who happens to be in the Bronx. So there's some love there because George Perez was from the Bronx. He went to St. Raymond's High School. I know this, right? So there is some personal things with that. However, Deathlock is the first book he did. It's his first book. So there is something to say about that. And then there's Taskmaster, who is probably
co-created by George Perez. So what are you doing? Killing me here.
And Taskmaster is one of those characters that They screwed him up so badly in the MCU.
Well, it's funny you say that because that's going to be part of the logic of me making my decision here.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean we won't get the real Taskmaster in the future, because I think that will happen. I think they will right their wrong with Taskmaster because they killed her off, and they killed her off quick. Okay, so with that being said, I'm slabbing White Tiger because of the personal attachment I'll have to that character. Slabbing it. I'm specking on Deathlock because I want to see live action. Even though we got him in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I want to see a proper live action Deathlock. And yeah, I'm selling that. I'm going to sell that Taskmaster. Even though I like it, and I do have a signed copy of it. I have a signed Taskmaster first appearance from George Perez that I obtained in Heroes Con. So I obtained it after his passing, but I'm okay with that. So those are my choices. I am going to spec on Deathlock. I'm going to slab Peter Parker, and I'm going to sell Avengers, just as you see it in that order. All right, your turn.
And I'm going to hurt all the excitement here by agreeing with you. I'm also going to spec Deathlock. I'm also going to slab Peter Parker. I'm also going to sell Taskmaster. And to be honest with you, unlike you, I don't have faith that we're going to see a better live-action Taskmaster in the near future. I feel like...
I say near future. I say it will happen, I think.
Right, but nowhere in the future that I care. So off you go. Bon voyage, Taskmaster. Sorry, my love.
I love Taskmaster. Such a good character. You messed up so badly. You messed up, Task. That's probably one of the worst things they've ever done. All right. You ready for the next one?
Saying something. I'm ready for the next one.
All right. Here goes our last one. ASM 238, the first appearance of the Hobgoblin in a newsstand. And yeah, why not? We'll put the tattoos as well. Okay, so you get your lakeside skin tattoos.
All right.
Luke Cage, Hero for Hire #1, the first appearance of the Brother Man, the Power Man. You know it, Luke Cage. Or Green Lantern, Green Arrow, 87, the first appearance of John Stewart.
Is this his first appearance or when he actually gets the ring?
It's his first cover appearance. How's that?
That makes sense, yes.
We'll leave it at that. We'll let you leave it like that.
It has to be so painful. Why? Just why?
That's how this game's supposed to be, man.
All right. So, wow, pitting my love of John Stewart against my love of Luke Cage.
What about your love for John Romita Jr.?
Oh, I have no love for John Romita Jr. I do love Spider-Man. I love all the people who worked on this book who made his crap shine. Because shout out to those people. Shout out to all of them. So, oh my God. All right. Out of my personal DC love, I'm going to spec Green Lantern, Green Arrow.
Okay.
I'm going to... No, what am I saying? I'm going to spec ASM 238. I'm going to slab Green Lantern, Green Arrow. And it hurts my core to say I'll sell Luke Cage.
Really? You're
I mean, I'm like, oh my God, maybe I'll slab Luke Cage, spec Green Lantern, and sell ASM. I mean, this is hard. Yeah.
No, you gotta stick to one. You gotta stick to one.
That's it. That's my final call.
What's the final?
My final call is slab Luke Cage, spec Green Lantern, sell ASM. That's it. That's my final call.
Okay. So I already know which one I'm gonna sell. That one's easy to me. It's gonna be the Luke Cage. Luke Cage is the one I'm selling. Why? Because we already got Luke Cage. We got Michael Coulter. He played the role. He played it excellently. I can't see a Luke Cage coming in. However, we're gonna see a Jon Stewart very, very soon. And there's buzz around Hobgoblin, right? With Ned Leeds and stuff like that. So those are the two that I'm torn between. And I'm also dealing with the fact that I got a Neil Adams versus a John Romita Jr., which I do like, unlike you.
Well, listen, I have salad taste.
So, with that said, because Jon Stewart is closer to coming out now than Hobgoblin, because we already know Jon Stewart is definitely coming out. The show's on its way. It's coming. It's filmed. It's ready to go. So I'm going to spec Green Lantern 87. That's going to be my spec book. I'm going to slab ASM 238. And as you already know, I'm selling that Luke Cage. And I think that's the best way to do it.
I would argue otherwise.
And tell me why.
Well, because selling the ASM can fund my Luke Cage and Green Lantern experience. And also Luke Cage is established, so of course slabbing him makes the most sense. We've got a great Luke Cage out there. He's a great character. Why wouldn't I want this in my collection? I mean, obviously, I just want to slab all of them and just have them. Be like, they're fine.
Gotta have them, right? But I really think with the fact that we got our Luke Cage already and he's pretty established, he's not really going anywhere for the time being. I think his height has already gone. And I'm with you. I think the purpose of this game is just to have this fun, but the reality, we want to keep all three of them, right? But if one's got to go, it's got to be that Luke Cage. That's the one that's got to go. I honestly think, I think that the Jon Stewart one has probably the fastest potential right now.
Yes.
Right? Because within a couple of months, we're going to get it. I wouldn't be surprised once Peacemaker, the season is over, we get a trailer like almost immediately. I wouldn't be that surprised. That'll probably happen almost immediately because it's been filmed. We already got a photo. So we're going to see something. The Hobgoblin thing is the one thing that we have no guarantee when are we going to get Hobgoblin. But I know we got to get Hobgoblin sooner or later. Ned Leeds, the actor who plays Ned Leeds, wants Hobgoblin to happen. Will we get Hobgoblin? Sooner or later, we're going to get it. I think the situation with Hobgoblin is his story requires you to give me a Green Goblin. You have to give me Green Goblin before you give me Hobgoblin. Because if you go any other way, it doesn't make any sense. But they have done crazier things before. So I hope you guys enjoy this little segment that we have here. Spec it, slab it, or sell it. Or
scrap it.
Or scrap it. We haven't gone to the scrap it.
Scrap it has to be for a special occasion. You have to have such disdain that it's
yeah. So scrap it. One of these days we will get a scrap it. So there you have it. So with that being said, we're gonna get Red Hood. Yeah, I know, right?
Unless it's the Jim Lee cover, then
that Jim Lee cover is still hot, man. Yeah. That Jim Lee cover is still hot. Yeah. So Cliff, what's going on with you before we move on to our next segment, which is our big segment of the day?
Oh my goodness, what's going on with me? I don't know. I'm gonna be on Only Slabs on Saturday.
Oh, really? So you got any previews?
I don't have any. Y'all gotta watch. Show up. Show up. Let's raise that money. Let's raise that Comics Drink Cancer money. That's what we need to do. You know.
Any cocktails with Cliff coming up anytime soon, or
potentially
coffee? Is it coffee or cocktails? Which one's coming next?
It's both. It's one or the other.
No, I know it's both, but which one's coming next?
I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna try to plan something for this weekend. most likely it would be coffee. I going to Canada for my uncle's celebration of life really just took me away from things.
How about cocoa with?
During that time, I said, "Hey, I'm free for only slabs. If you need somebody to fill in."
Oh, so you're a fill-in?
I'm a fill-in, yes. Because
Okay.
you know me, I love to book up stuff around my birthday. Like that's usually my favorite thing. But like also like I'm crazy. Like I really worked hard this year at building up the slabs, and I seriously did it with ferocious intensity for my next Only Slabs appearance. Like I wanted to elevate my Only Slabs game.
Yeah. Though I'm gonna actually appear in Only Slabs in November 8th. I just received a package of slabs that came in, and I'm so happy. Cliff, when I tell you I'm happy, I'm super happy with the books that came in. I actually received 2 packages. One had 3 books and the other one had 2 books. The one that had 3 books were all older books from my original collection, right? These are books that I purchased off the shelves. All of them came with fantastic grades. However, the new books that I send out did not, and that irritated me. I was like, what the hell, man? So it was definitely one of those moments for me where it was like, the grader just did not grade the way they should have graded.
Yeah.
You know
or it's you.
No, it's not me. It's not me. One of those books was brand spanking new. Or it could have been that the grader did what they did and they just said, yeah, whatever. Because they could do that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? They could do it. And what can you do about it? Can't really do anything about it. When it happens, it happens. It's your word against theirs. Yeah. It's not like they're recording it. Wouldn't that be something? They record the grading process?
Listen, they need to get it together because I'm mad at them for a few things now. PSA just opened up in Canada. CGC, where are you? Where are you? Why you cannot be a
Wait, are you defending PSA?
No, I'm telling CGC that they don't fall asleep at the wheel. Do not let them new schmucks on the block just move in. All right. I've been telling CGC for a long time to open up in Canada. All right. They do not listen and they don't care. None of them care. They're
big enough that they should actually have multiple satellite places.
They have one in freaking Dubai. I don't give a crap.
Dubai need it though.
Canada. Give me Canada, CGC.
No, Dubai needs it, man. Dubai needs it.
Oh, they need it. They're in a freaking desert and it's too dry for comic books. Give me Canada, damn it. Give me Canada. You got tons of Canadians out there. Tons.
All right. So Alex has a question. You know what, Cliff? I'm going to let you answer this question because I'll be right back, okay? Do your thing.
We all know that we have to buy and flip to buy what we love. See, I rarely have an opportunity to flip. I think of it as unloading, How many modern books do I buy a week? It's somewhere between 9 and 12. So let's say on average, about 10 books a week. Some weeks it's less than 10, and I feel wonderful. For this week, because I missed 2 books last week, and that's what screwed me up, or 3 books last week. So for this week, I don't even know which books I missed last week. Isn't that terrible? But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What kind of questions was this?
10, 11. So I have 12 books for this week. But of the 12 books for this week, 2 of them are definitely from last week. And one of them, I don't know when it's from, but I knew I had to have it. And it's Everything Dead and Dying.
Oh, cool. That's a cool cover.
It is, right? And it's got some sheen on the gold, too.
Yeah, that does look cool.
I love it. I love it based on the cover. Okay. Gay Cowboy wants to...
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Yes. Here we go.
Here we go.
Good Lord. I deserve a good book.
Did we get our gay cowboy already?
I don't give a damn. Let's have 30 gay cowboys. I want them all everywhere. I will never be happy enough. Never. So
to your question, Alex, it depends on the week. I usually buy books every week. You know, I am a Wednesday warrior, but lately I've been cooling off a little bit because I'm not. I don't know. It hasn't been doing it for me. However, this past week there was some bangers, man, and this week there are some bangers as well. But let's go ahead and let's focus on what's trending because that's what this show is all about. It's time for the top trending list. And we made it back. The top trending list. So, as always, I always like to ask you the question. Tell me what you think about what you see.
You know I love it. You know I love it. I'm furious about Matriarch because the last copy went to a friend of mine and not to me. And like I just feel betrayed. And you know I love me some Nightwing Pumpkin, and his pumpkins are doing it for me. They're doing it for me. They're doing it for the girls. They're doing it for the gays. They're doing it for the gods. They're pumpkin it up. I love it.
Are you referring to this book here?
I like her, yeah.
You're referring to this one, right?
You know what? It's, you know, people don't have taste. It'll drop and I'll get to it.
Yeah. All right. And then we got two more to pick. So from the other two books, we got a return to a character we have not seen. Literally decades we haven't seen this character. So we'll talk a little bit about that character. And of course, the homage book that returns from last week with Deadpool Batman. But let's go ahead and let's focus our attention on these honorable mentions. The honorable mentions are the books that we saw that didn't quite make the list, but they're worth talking about. The first book, again, the first appearance of Kelly Cole in The Death of Silver Surfer. Now, I will admit, I like this cover. I like the simplicity of the cover. I like what the cover is showing me. I think overall, it's a great cover. What do you guys say?
Cover. But that's it. There's also many nice covers for Death of Silver Surfer #1.
You know, but it does give us, it has some intrigue into it because it's literally telling you he's gonna die. So, for how long is the question? How long do you think Norman Rat's going to be gone for?
Let's say 2 years.
2 years? We're going to give it a 2-year period?
Yeah, unless they have it out for him, then I'm going to say then it's going to be 5.
Yeah, it could be 5 if they have it out for him.
Let's remember when Perlmutter had it out for the X-Men and Fantastic Four. We did not see the Fantastic Four as the Four for 5 years, and we did not see the real Wolverine was dead for 5 years.
Yeah, they kept him dead for a while. All right, so I'm gonna let you introduce the next book.
Yes, Pumpkin Spice Superman #30. Now, of course, there's nothing going on here but gratuitous man titty Clark on the cover with, you know, some nice chisel fur. I mean, but I love the issue because, you know, it's about Superman and Superboy Prime, you know, battling evil Legionnaires and trying to save Booster Gold. Like, I think it's a great issue. But I also love. They're doing it for the girls and the gays. We are here. Thank you. Keep it up. We need it. All right. We deserve gratuitous covers too. I appreciate you, DC Comics. I appreciate you.
Did you know that Superman had a hairy chest?
It's optional because he can laser it off with heat vision at any time.
But this is the first time I've seen this.
Well, I feel like, you know, a lot of artists give it like Travis, what's his name? The one who drew Kal-El or Son of Kal-El. Like, he's hairless in Son of Kal-El, you know?
We got to make this a thing, chisel fur.
Yeah. So yeah, they went with chisel fur here, and that's fine. Let Clark have some chisel fur. And we know Lois likes to change it up. We know the Superman World costume is hanging up in the bedroom. We've seen it. All right. It was in Action 1051. We've seen it. We know it's hanging. We know they like to get freaky, and Clark can just shave it off with the heat vision. No
there you
problem.
go. All right. And then let's go over our last honorable mention. And it's the first cover appearance of Tombstone Spectacular Spider-Man 139. This is a great Sal Buscema cover. I love the way they created Tombstone. He's like, he's like a gangster, but I just love this character. I love Tombstone. So this is his first cover appearance. So it's not his first appearance, but it has been getting some traction because we have been seeing some more information regarding Tombstone. So there you have it. Those are your honorable mention. It is now time for number 10 in our list, and it goes to Comics Greatest World, Barbed Wire number 1. This is the first appearance of Barbed Wire. It came out in 1993 for Dark Horse Comics. The $3 near mint was the last recorded sale. Yep, it's a dollar bin book. For the most common fair market value is $4 near mint, $4.09.8. As far as the trending list goes, it's number 5 for Key Collector, number 7 for CBSI. Did not quite make it to the cover price list. 30-day sales is 68 sales. Hype level is low. So, are you aware of why this?
Anderson whispering into the world. There may be some barbed wire action.
Well, there will be barbed wire action, but they're planning for a TV series. So it's going to be either in a streaming platform or something like that, where they're bringing back the barbed wire character, which she made famous in a movie back in the 90s. Yeah, talking about flashbacks. There you go. You got it. The flashbacks.
Flashbacks.
So the next question, we'll get back. I think we'll get back to this question later, Ron, because we could talk a little bit about that. Yeah, I can't believe this book is that cheap, though. I understand that it's barbed wire is not the end all be all, but she had a movie. Is it because there's a large print run? Because this is 1993. So I can't answer to why this book is so cheap.
Because no one really cared.
But it's Pamela Anderson. There should be someone.
You would think, but also, did anyone really care?
Well, did anybody really care about the Comics Greatest World? Because I don't think it ever really was. I do like X. X was cool. If you remember X.
Vaguely.
Yes.
Vaguely.
But I remember the character. I remember the look. Yeah. All right. You can pick this up dirt cheap. So I bet you people are going to try to sell it for $20. So we'll take a look at it. All right. So that's number 10. Let's take a look at our next book in our list. And this book is number 9 in our list. We are referring to Mark Spears' Monsters number 7. This is the 1 in 25 famous Monster of Filmland homage variant. This book just came out for Keen Spot. $41 near mint was the last recorded sales value. Most common fair market value is $42 near mint. $143 at a 9.8. As far as trending list goes, number 10 for Key Collector, number 6 at cover price. 30-day sales, we have 29 sales in total. Hype level is at a medium. I think Mark Spears is still a giant right now in the industry, right? But I feel like it's on a downward trajectory, if you know what I'm saying. It's not as high as it was, let's say, a year ago or something like that. But what's your thoughts on this cover?
I mean, I like it. I like what I appreciate a good variant from time to time.
Yeah.
You know? And obviously people are just absolutely in love with Mark Spears right now. So
yeah.
And you know what? The fact that it's cooled off, you could pick it up at a reasonable price.
Yeah, because a book like this, if it would have been like a year ago, it would have been like already in the $100 range, right? Yeah. Now we're looking at $40, $50, which just seems a little reasonable. Of course, you'll have like some kind of con exclusive that will jump out of nowhere. But this was a 1 in 25. I figured what's happening is that people are picking up monsters more frequently. So therefore the print runs get higher, and therefore the 1 in 25 is not as rare as the original pieces were. So at this price point, if you are a Mark Spears guy, if you are unfortunately a completist, which I think will be really hard to be right now for Mark Spears, because there's a lot of Mark Spears going on. I think this is a great one. It's a Frankenstein cover. It literally says it's a homage cover, which I think is one of the best things about it.
I approve.
All right. Moving on to our list at number 8, we got Deadpool Batman #1, the Steve McNiven 1 in 25 variant. This book was from Marvel DC. $12 near mint was the last recorded value of this book. Most common fair market value is $23 near mint, $125 for 9.8, and those are for pre-sales. As far as the trending list goes, this came in number 10 for cover price. 112 sales within the 30-day period. Hype level is at a high because of other books that are part of this list. But this is one of my favorite covers of all the Deadpool Batmans. It is an original piece. It features Wolverine as opposed to Deadpool, which I think makes it cooler. Also, it's because there is a Batman Wolverine story, Old Man Logan versus Dark Knight Returns. So that's kind of what it is here. But I find it interesting that it's still, modern age Wolverine and Batman. But
listen, it's a great choice. And who knows what the artist directions were given at the time, and thoughts and change, whatever. It's a great cover. It's a great looking cover. I can't argue with it.
Yeah, and the costumes, if you look at the costumes, you're looking at Batman in his like a traditional garb, right? Because the symbol is the way it used to look. And Wolverine is Wolverine's costume is not exactly his original costume, but it's kind of like the astonishing.
It's very astonishing X-Men.
It's astonishing X-Men. So it's kind of within that range here. But I love this cover. I remember seeing this cover and I was like, this is gorgeous. It wasn't in the list last week. It was one of those that were missed. It was missed out from last week. That kind of
it did appear on cover price though.
Yeah, it did appear on cover price. It appeared for some, but it didn't appear for all of them.
Yeah, but I'm right. I'm saying, but it's not like, oh no, it was unseen. Like it was like it made a presence.
It did
a presence.
And yes, Ralph, the Crypto Jeff all the way. I'm with you, Ralph.
I love the Crypto Jeff myself.
I love it. I love it too. We love crypto. We love Jeff in this channel. This is a Jeff loving channel. All right, unlike some other people I know. Let's move on and let's take a look at the number 7 book of the week, and that is going to Nightwing 130, the Water Pumpkin Spicy variant. Before you start talking about it, let me give you the details. Came out from DC Comics. $20 near mint was the last recorded sales value of this book. Most common fair market was $25 near mint, $60 and 9.8 for pre-sales. As far as trending list, number 4 in CBSI, number 5 for cover price. 72 sales within the 30-day period. Hype level is at a medium right now. But if Cliff has his way, it would be as high as possible.
It is number 1. Dick has never been anything short of number 1 in my heart. And this
just had to say that
this Nightwing, this Pumpkin Spice is delivering all the spice. I was like, I can't say enough. It's here for the girls and the gays, everybody. All right. Yeah, we are a target demographic that is necessary. All right. All right. You're doing it for the boys and the lesbians all day and all night. All right. It's more. Your Felicia Hardy is doing work. For a whole gambit of people. All right. There we go.
All right. Thank you for your commentary. It was greatly appreciated.
Thank you.
Cliff, both hands above the table, please. And say less.
Say less. Grizz, like...
All right, let's move on. At number 6 in our list is Absolute Batman #1. It came back. This is a book that finds its way to just keep creeping back on these lists. It's actually from 2024, not 25, so there's a little typo there. $46 near mint was the last recorded value of this book. $45 is the fair market value for near mint, $142 for 9.8. As far as trending list goes, it's number 3 for key collector, number 9 for cover price. 30-day sales, we have 95 sales. This book sells, man. This book sells. I'm a little shocked that it's at a $45 price point right now because there's so many copies out there.
I'm shocked. What are y'all doing? If I tell you Spawn number 1 is older than this, and there's 16,000 9.8s out there, don't spend more than 125 on Spawn number 1. This came out 2 seconds ago. You probably could have found one under your Christmas tree at Christmas time. You're ridiculous. 142 for 9.8. All right? Good Lord. You could be tripping over copies. How many of these they produce? 300,000 or some shit like that?
Yeah. 4. No, isn't it 4? Last I checked, it was 4.
Okay, 400,000. Where's the value in this book? Y'all are tripping. And to spec on a book that's about an alternate universe when history has told us that alternate universe stories do not retain great value. The greatest alternate universe story that I could conceive of, I consider it to be Kingdom Come. All right? And that series is still pennies on the dollar by comparison. But
yeah, but that's an Elseworld series. We're talking about ongoing here.
It's right, and so is Ultimate Spider-Man, so is Ultimate X-Men.
Original Ultimate Spider-Man.
Right, original Ultimate X-Men, Spider-Man, and all of them. And look what happened. The trash box. And I'm just saying.
I don't know about the trash box.
Oh, yeah, they're in the trash box.
I don't think they're in the trash box. They're in my box.
Tell me. Right, but you appreciate them, and I appreciate them. But when you're out and about, tell me you don't see them lining up dollar bins.
Well, they're not in the dollar bins. They're not as pricey as they once were. I know
they
Ultimate Spider-Man number 1 was in the 100 plus range. Now it's more like a $20, $30 book.
There's very few of them that are expensive. The death of Ultimate Uncle Ben was at the time that it occurred, it shot up to a $50 book. Mm-hmm. And now I could probably find it for $5 easily, you know. I'm just saying, look, Alex is even agreeing with me. Thank you, Alex. Thank you.
All right. Moving on to our number 5 book of the week. And that is going to go to Deadpool Batman number 1. This is the Donovan homage variant, with returning to the list. This book came out last week. $25 near mint is the last recorded sales value. Most common is $22 near mint, $73 and 9.8. Trending list, it's number 6 for CBSI. It has 186 sales. That makes this book high.
I mean, it's a great looking cover. It features all the characters on the cover who are in the book.
And Jeff,
who's in the book with Crypto.
And Jeff.
And Crypto.
I just got to point out Jeff. That's what I'm saying. I need to point out.
I got to point. He's a good boy, and he deserves his good boyness. And by the way, and you know what? There's all these silent issues, BS everywhere. Okay, you need to be you need to be a class act to deliver a silent issue. Jeff and Crypto was class act silent issue all the way. I love it.
You can read it all the way through.
In the meantime, this is the copy that I originally bought, and then I gave it away as a prize at work. And now I have the J. Scott Campbell one in place of it. But I am really happy to see it, still out and about. And I pointed out to the person who won it at work that they should treasure it.
Yeah, I have my copy. I love this cover because you know me, I'm an Infinity Gauntlet kind of guy. So I got look at it, look at right there, look at that. So I love it. I think it's an awesome cover. It's a great looking cover. Let's move on to number 4 in our list. And that's going to go to Deadpool Batman number 1, the Stegman homage variant. This book also came out last week. $20 near mint. It's the last recorded sales value. Most common fair market value is $21 near mint. $60 for 9.8. As far as trending goes, number 5 for CBSI. Number 7 for cover price. 327 sales within a 30-day period. Really, that's a 2-week period. So
it's a 2-week period. I mean,
that really is a 2-week period. Because that's when it came out. Hype level is at a high. Wow. That's a lot of sales. And this is, so when we look at these sales, in case you guys don't know, these are not store sales. These are online sales. These are sales through eBay and the secondary marketplace. Yeah, that's crazy.
I wish I could feel something for this, but I do not.
I will openly admit it's one of the better homages to this cover.
It's fine, but this cover has been so homage that I'm deadened by it now. I am deadened.
I agree to that. What I like about it is the batarangs. They made it look like claws. They like Segment did a really good job with the batarangs.
They did the last time they did a Batman claw homage.
You know, when they do the flip book, right? The Batman Deadpool, we're gonna get the reverse.
Pulls swords,
yeah. So we're gonna get the reverse. So we'll see that one. I almost picked this up this week. But the person wanted a little extra for it, not $20, a little less. But I was like, I'm not pulling the trigger right now. I don't need it like that. So there's enough copies to go around. You know what I mean? So there you have it. At number 4, Deadpool Batman. Let's take a look at number 3. At number 3, we're gonna go into Skin Breaker number 1, the thank you 1 per store variant. This one is an interesting one because I did see this today. So when I went to my guy to get my comic books, it is very subtle to the point that he had no idea that he had a 1 per store. He thought it was the original cover.
Yeah, it is very subtle.
It's subtle. It's very subtle. It's just the letter Skin Breaker that is rised. It's embossed, but it doesn't have a glow to it like a typical foil. So you'll be surprised. Some shops may actually have it on the counter and not even know it. All right. $60 near minimum. The last recorded sales value. The most common fair market value is $61. Currently, there's no slabs recorded for it. As far as trending list, it's number 10 for Key Collector, number 3 in CBSI, number 2 in cover price. 30-day sales, we have 91 sales. Hype level is at a high. I picked it up. I opened it up. By God, it is gorgeous, Cliff. This is
it's absolutely gorgeous. Oh my God, it is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Like every I was talking about this last night. Every page is phenomenal. The art is like Finch skipped nothing, and the fact that Green Shirt Guy's observation was like, well, he actually did too much. I was like, he can do too much for me every day of the week, baby. Every day of the week he can do too much for me because I am loving it. Let me show you the splash page. I love so much, so freaking much. Come on, splash pagey. Where are you, baby? Where are you? Good God, it's almost there. All right, that splash page. Right?
Yeah, he did not miss anything.
No, he didn't miss anything. And then let's just oh, by the way, like we're just telling story over here.
When I opened it up, because I knew it was fine art. I knew it was fine art when I heard about it. Until I opened it and I was like, hot damn. David Fish. Now I know why it's taking 8 years to do this. This is an 8-year project that's finally seeing the light of day. Also, what's important to note about this book is that the reason why it's so detailed is that it's actually bigger than your standard page. So what's a 2-page splash really is taking up 4 pages. And that's why it's so detailed. To the point that they're making a treasury edition of this book. And that's going to be coming out soon. I don't think it's going to be as pricey because it's still a treasury edition, so it's going to have the price of a treasury edition would. But as far as trending goes, I don't know. That's I'm not sure a lot of people are going to pick up because let's be honest, it's hard to maintain these types of books. But it is gorgeous. I can't wait to sit down and read this thing because it doesn't even look like a hard read. Kurtman did not put a lot of words. It almost looked like an Apocalypto book.
I don't listen. This movie this scene
it feels like a movie, right?
Right. I'm saying this book got me, and that's it. That's the power of storytelling when you have a team that has gelled, right? That this is like I'm saying I will come back for more.
Mm-hmm. All right, there you have it. Number 3, Skin Breaker number 1, the thank you 1 per store variant. Let's move on our list to our next book. And that book is at number 2. We are going into the first appearance of Tombstone, Web of Spider-Man 36. This book came back all the way back in 1988 from Marvel Comics. $25 near mint is the last recorded sales value. Most common is $28 at a very fine. $120 at 9.6 is the average. Trending list, number 1 for key collector, number 2 for CBSI, number 3 for cover price. I didn't even notice that until now. 1, 2, 3. 106 sales within the 30-day period. Really within the last week, I'm going to say, because the news came out this week. Hype level is at a high for this book. This is the first appearance of Tombstone. It's official. We do have a Tombstone that will be making his debut in Spider-Man Brand New Day. He's also the same actor, Marcus Jones III, who was the voice of Tombstone in Across the Spider-Verse.
Which I love.
Perfect casting. Perfect casting. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't do the flat top.
Listen, man, I have zero qualms here. Zero qualms.
Mm-hmm. The cover, on the other hand, all right, it's a cover.
It's a choice.
It's a choice. Now, I have to give love. Keith Williams did the inks, so I got to give love to my boy Keith, who I can't wait to get my book back very soon. We'll talk about that in a future episode. But what do you think? The real question is, for me, what do you think Tombstone's role will be in this movie? Will he have a major role, or will it be a smaller role? Just your thoughts.
I don't know. Like, there's a lot going on in this movie. We have Tombstone. We have Kingpin. We have
Kingpin's not involved.
All right, so we have Tombstone. We have Scorpion.
Mm-hmm.
We do have another villain, right? Officially, not unofficially. Officially.
So, Mr. Negative.
Is he official?
Well,
he's not official.
His gang is.
Official.
His gang is.
Right, and that doesn't. And as experience with Marvel has told us, that means nothing.
Okay, so we know for a fact we have 2 villains, Scorpion and Tombstone. Now we have Boomerang. Boomerang's official. We don't have a character casting, but we don't have I don't think we have an actor attached to it, but we know he's in it. So the actor is kind of like a no-name actor, so we know he's not going to have a big role.
Okay.
We have so those are our 3 that we know. Our potentials are Tarantula, as well as Mr. Negative, as you said, right? So that makes 5 villains. On top of that, confirm Hulk. Bruce Banner, Hulk,
and Punisher.
Those 2 are confirmed. And of course, the cast in itself.
Yes.
My take is that Brand New Day is going to be treated like a day in the life kind of thing. Or at least, you know what I mean? Like, play with the day, play with the title. This is like Spider-Man's Day. You know? Take some guts with it. Make it a 24-hour story. Have some guts. You know what I mean? All this happens within 24 hours. And now he has a gash to deal with it, because he was concussed. So, I don't know. It's hard to say what this movie's going to be like. You know what I mean? Like,
I know exactly what you mean. I'm with everybody else. Like, what is this going to be? Because, like, honestly, when I rewatch No Way Home,
mm-hmm.
it's got some great beats and moments, but the movie really relies on the 3 Spider-Men to carry it.
Oh yeah, of course. The whole intention.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, I very much enjoy watching Spider-Man Homecoming and Far From Home. I really enjoy them for what they are.
Yeah.
Then the third one, I enjoy it more for what it does than for what it is. And and that's a problem I have with more recent Marvel films.
Yeah. Well, I think they did a lot of cannon fodder with that one. It was, fanfare, kind of like Deadpool Wolverine in a way.
Right, but that's my problem. Even Deadpool Wolverine, right? Lots of fanfare, but it actually has its own. I mean, it's not the greatest story ever told. Let me not get crazy, but like it has its own story.
Mhm.
You know, it's doing its thing. You know, so like there's a whole bunch of people I wanted to see in that movie. Like, where the hell was Halle Berry? All right, but
I'm still wondering where is Halle Berry because she's a name that has not been mentioned.
Let me tell you something, Marvel, Disney, Fox, whoever you are this week, all right? Former Fox, y'all need to pay a woman her money. Pay her money, all right?
All right. So L. Ron Hubbard earlier said, asked the question a while back, what is Tombstone's powers?
And I answered somewhere in the chat because I can't let anything go.
So let's get an answer to that. For
basically, he's got superhuman strength, superhuman durability, superhuman stamina. He's resistant to cold because of the whole albino mutation experimental gas BS, right? And it's implied that he has longevity, you know?
Yeah.
That he ages slower than most.
Or in the words of Black Spiders, he's hard.
And being that he is a father, I could see that he might be harder sometimes than others. He's also an expert. He's also an expert in hand-to-hand combat. Though he's not a super genius, but he's a strategist. Mm-hmm. All right. And that's it. Bulletproof, super strong mob boss. I feel like
he's kind of like he's almost like an antithesis to Luke Cage in a way, in some respect, right? Everything that Luke Cage, but as a villain, pretty much. So there you have it. That number 2, Web of Spider-Man 36. It's time for the number 1 book, and it comes at no surprise what the number 1 book for this week is. It is the first appearance of the Matriarch. No, I said it before. Matriarch. What the hell's wrong with me? Matriarch, the Sampier variant. This book came out last week. $20 near mint. It's the last recorded sale. This book is going for $25. They're already selling this book at $9.8 at $100. As far as trending goes, number 9 in Key Collected, number 1 in CBSI, number 1 at cover price. We have a 30-day sale of $123. Hype level of this book is at a high.
That's a badass bitch cover. That's why.
Dude,
you know,
do we potentially have could this and you know, I might be jumping the gun on this one. I'm pretty sure I might be. Could we potentially have a blue chip key here?
Possibly. I mean, they set her up to actually be interesting. Like when they cut to the future, her regime is executing heroes left and right, and all of them are like Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Because I feel like Wonder Woman has her rogues gallery isn't that big, right? She has Ares, and she has Chitara, and she has.
Oh my God! You're getting stop talking.
What?
Just stop. Okay. What? Because you already disrespected the cheetah, and because Chitara is a Thundercat.
Oh, I did say Chitara. My bad.
All right. She has
the Thundercat.
She has the cheetah. All right.
Yeah, cheetah.
Ares, God of War, of course.
She got.
All right. She's got the silver swan.
Don't forget Cersei.
Cersei's a badass bitch. She's got Veronica Cale. That's right.
I don't know about Veronica.
Veronica Cale is not just for absolute Wonder Woman. She has already been a Wonder Woman villain. And if
that's a villain name, Veronica. That strikes fear in the hearts of people everywhere.
Luthor strikes fear. It's not about striking fear. It's about what they represent. Veronica Cale is an adversary. Veronica Cale found that island with that weird stuff going on in 52 and declared it independent sovereignty. She is that woman. And
no. Sorry.
I want you to know that right now you're giving me R-rated thoughts. All right? So stop.
I appreciate that then.
We also have We have Dr. Psycho, phenomenal.
Yeah, pass. He's not all that.
Okay, yeah, right.
Yeah, pass.
Fine, whatever.
Whatever. Yeah.
We have the female cyborg, which again a lot of people don't understand.
Pass.
That Giganta, we all know her.
Yeah, Giganta, we'll give Giganta credit. She gets her due. That's definitely a character. Yeah. So, all right. So she has a bigger rogues gallery than I even thought of. But I couldn't think of it at the time, like the way it is. I think this could be her Raja Ghul.
Possible. I am thinking she's gonna be more along the lines of her General Zod.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. Mm-hmm. Right? And also, like, look at her. This is future her. At the end of the issue, we are seeing what she is in the future, and we also meet her as a baby, right? Mm-hmm. So we know what she's gonna turn into. I mean, she's got a Green Lantern ring and a Legion ring. Like
that's a telltale sign, man.
Yeah, that she's a killer. She's a freaking killer. You know?
Whose ring is it? Whose rings are they?
Right. Well, I was gonna say, right, that's kind of interesting. I could assume if we're gonna play it safe, that could be Superman's Legion ring. But no, they killed Superman on the street, so that was stupid.
Yeah, Mon-El.
Green Lantern, well, no, why would Mon-El be hanging out in the past? Well, who knows?
But they always like to come back in the past. That's like their thing.
Yeah, but he usually doesn't because he's trapped in the Phantom Zone.
Okay.
Whenever he rarely actually, when we've seen him in the past, it's usually his past self involved. The last time I saw Mon-El go to the past in a comic book, it was when they wanted to find Superboy and what had happened to him, and they're like, oh, this is really weird. And then they found out that the whole thing was a trap by the Time Trapper. And that was the 80s. Every time I've seen Mon-El in the past, since it's just been his regular self. And like, usually he's like, oh, y'all going back to the past? Yeah, deuces.
Deuces. Yeah. Well, Black Spider is saying Guy.
Yeah, why not? Probably Hal, though. Probably Hal.
You think Hal?
Yeah.
It could be John. Did Kyle get his ring back?
Yeah, Kyle's had a ring.
So maybe Kyle? Because they've been trying to kill off Kyle forever.
I know, but this is a probable future. And I'm just saying, if you want the most badassery, knowing that she's got Hal's ring screams badassery.
Yeah.
If she's got Superman's Legion ring, which of course, the more I talk about, the less sense it makes. But still, if she has a prominent,
I think it's someone else. I don't think it'll be a Superman's ring. I think it'll be one of the actual Legionnaires. Like, it could be Saturn Girl, it could be Lightning Lad, it could be one of those.
But who?
Even Brainiac 5, why not?
I'm just saying, who makes the most sense for time travel?
Yeah.
Like, a few of them have done it.
Yeah. Ooh, Timberwolf.
Ah!
Yeah! Why not? Let's kill off our Wolverine. All right, guys. That is your number one book of the week, Wonder Woman 25, the Sampere variant. Oh, this is a freaky... I have to check if he's going to be in New York Comic Con because I'm getting my book signed.
He's wonderful.
Yes, this is gorgeous, man. Guys, you let me know what's your thoughts. What's your closing thoughts here? Which books do you have? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let us know. We love to hear from you. And stay tuned for next week's ranking. Will she return next week? I have a feeling she might return. I'm just saying. I think she's that badass as a character. I just hope we have ourselves a new modern key. That's all. Like a real key. Not this whatever. But I want this character to be a major character.
Oh my God, Grail. We forgot about Grail.
Mm-hmm.
Grail, Darkseid's daughter, Wonder Woman's daughter. I was like, that's a big one.
Yeah. So,
and if you've been reading Wonder Woman, the Sovereign, everybody. All right.
So yeah, Cliff reads Wonder Woman, guys. So he knows the names. I really don't know. It really doesn't do it for me. But I will tell you this much. Don't forget, tomorrow we are going to have a Global Comics big announcement. I cannot wait for you guys to find this out. Right there, there's a QR code if you're interested in getting some comics through Global Comics. I do have a special discount with my QR code here. You can get Global Comics for $69.99 a year. That is actually $10 off what they sell it for. It's worth it. They have comics from DC, IDW, Image, and some great indie books. They love to share, crowdfunding books. So a lot of indie comics are there as well. Go check out Global Comics. I promise you, this announcement is definitely big enough. So that's happening tomorrow. I might be able to even pop up and do that. Also, next week, man, we don't know what's going to happen next week as far as the show goes. It will happen in some way. I just don't know how prepared I'm going to be because I'm going to be coming from New York Comic Con. I'm going to actually go pick up my passes on Tuesday, or I'm going to try to pick them up early to get home to work on this PowerPoint that you guys know and love. Chances are all these lists will be ready beforehand, so I'm going to be hopeful for that. But that's happening next week. Be on the lookout for it. The stream is going to be up. Every so often, I may or may not, I can't guarantee it, but I'm going to let you guys know that most likely I will have another sketchy show on Friday where I just have fun sketching around, and who knows, I may even give a book to somebody. So we'll see what happens there. And Cliff, you said it last time. What's going on again? What's going on in your neck of the woods, bro?
I'm on Only Slabs on Rob's Fountain Stacks of Comics on Saturday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern. You could probably catch me for Comics and Coffee at 10 a.m. Eastern Saturday morning or at 12 p.m. Eastern.
What's that mean?
You know what that means.
You got yourself your spicy books.
I know.
You got 2 spicy books. What are you going to say about that?
What? And I want more.
You want more spicy? They gotta make them.
I don't settle for the minimum. Okay.
You got 2. You got Superman spicy and you got Nightwing spicy.
And that was a good start.
Do you know of any other ones coming?
There are some coming.
Oh boy.
One of them takes place in the Batcave.
Oh gosh. Is it gonna be a hot tub one again?
No, but I love the hot tub ones.
Look at it. He has it ready for you guys. Oh my lord. Ugh. You see, he doesn't look no hairy chest there, but does Batman have one? Oh, that one's just
there's some fur. There's some chisel fur.
I don't even know what's going on there, man.
Yeah. Now Batman does not have chisel fur, but I think it makes sense because Batman's always getting beaten up and scraped. So that makes sense.
There's never enough spice.
Nightwing keeps it smooth, baby. He keeps it smooth. All right.
Yeah, he's gonna freeze there, man.
He is aerodynamic.
Oh god.
All right.
With that said, guys, we thank you. We love you. We'll see you next one. Excelsior.
I think this is it. I think you're about to go home. Okay. All right. Look, thank you.
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 Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I never said thank you.
And you'll never have to.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I guess I'll see you.